Which of these large flightless birds is native to Australia? Kiwi, ostrich, emperor penguin or emu? Right, let's see what the correct answer was. It's the emu. Now, let's see who got that right, but also let's see who got it right in the fastest time. Matthew Asbury. Come on, Matthew. Here we go again. Come on. Very quick. £1 million, 15 questions. Let's play for it. Come on. So you're Matthew Asbury, you're 26. You know all this, I don't know why I'm telling you really, but they don't know. You come down from Nelson, which is up near Burnley, isn't it? Yeah, Lancashire. You're a factory worker at the moment. Your wife is expecting a baby, well, actually yesterday, I think. It's seriously overdue.
A week overdue, no.
A week overdue, and you're down here on a television game show. And your wife's up in Burnley. And also, your dad's here in the audience as well?
Yep.
So he's going to be a great help in the crisis. 5. OK, well... Fingers crossed that you take a lot of money home. If you get £1 million, Matthew, you seem quite a cool sort of guy. What would you do? Got a plan?
Yeah, I have a bit of a dream, really. I saw Ginger Spices selling that Union Jack dress she wore at the Brits.
Yeah, the Union Jack thing, yeah.
Yeah. So I want to buy that and wear it into work, hand me notice.
Welcome to the Planet Tsar. OK, you know the rules. You've got 3 lifelines. You've got a baby imminent. Let's play as fast as we can. OK, Matthew, first question for £100. What is the capital of Germany? Berlin, Moscow, Edinburgh, or Athens?
A, please, Chris.
You're going for A, Berlin. For £100, it's the right answer. You've got £100. Let's have a look, see if you want to play for 200 quid. What is a female pig called? Jenny. Sow. Mare. Or hind?
B, please.
B's good. I think B's good. You got £200. Of course you have it. Jenny is actually a donkey, a mare is a horse, and a hind is, of course, a deer. Just showing off because it's on my screen. Right, you got £200. For £300, have a look, Matt, see what you want to do. If you met someone whose native tongue was Cantonese, what would be their nationality? Peruvian, Japanese, Chinese, or Swiss? Looking confident?
No.
No, I'm not looking confident. I can almost picture you in that Union Jack dress. You got 3 lifelines if you need them. If you met someone whose native tongue was Cantonese, what would be their nationality? Peruvian, Japanese, Chinese, or Swiss?
I'll take a wild guess and I'll go for C.
You're an amazing man, Matthew Asbury. You've got £300. For £500, have a look at the question. Tell me if you want to play. You can take £300 if you want. Which mountains cover parts of Italy, France and Switzerland? Pyrenees, Rockies, Alps or Urals?
C, please, Chris. Alps.
Can you play for Alps? Alps is your answer, C. It's the right answer. You've got 500 quid. OK, you can take £500 now. Now, you do understand at this point, if you do go for the next question and get it wrong, you go home with absolutely nothing, which will go down a storm with the expectant wife. But if you get the next question right, you decide to play it, you get £1,000. Whatever happens tonight, you go back to Burnley with £1,000. Have a look at the question. Tell me if you want to play. What group of people were given the nickname 49ers in California? Chinese immigrants, gold prospectors, Mormons, or railway workers?
I'll go for B, please. Goal perspective.
You're right, you've got £1,000. You're in good shape, you've got £1,000. You might as well play, Matt, for £2,000 because whatever happens, you go away with £1,000 tonight. What drink is the result of mixing champagne with orange juice? Sidewinder, Harvey Wallbanger, Bucks Fizz, or Tom Collins?
I'll go for C, please, Chris. Bucks Fizz.
You're saying Bucks Fizz. You had £1,000? You got £2,000. Has she had any cravings, you know, the good Mrs. Asbury? Has she had any peculiarities?
Fish, chips and curry. And dandelion and burdock to wash it down.
Fish, chips and curry and dandelion and burdock. Have a look at 4,000. You've still got 3 lifelines. You're in good shape. Have a look at it. OK, for £4,000, what name is given to the lower part of an interior wall? Stucco, quoin, dado, or transom? You've got a 50-50 to play if you need it. You can phone a friend, or you can ask this audience.
Can I take the 50-50, please, Chris?
You can. Computer, would you take away, please, 2 wrong answers, leave me with a right answer and the 1 remaining wrong answer? I can tell by your face it hasn't helped a lot.
No, not much.
You can play another lifeline.
Can I phone a friend, please?
Tell us who you want to phone.
Paul Montgomery.
Paul Montgomery. OK. Right, I know he's nowhere near a TV, actually, but I know he's on the line. Several people waiting on the line. We've got Paul Montgomery queuing up now. Matthew, what you need to know is when he comes on, when I put you onto him, you'll only have 30 seconds.
Paul Montgomery.
Paul Montgomery, it's Chris Tarrant from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Hi, Chris.
Hi, I've got Matthew Asbury here.
Yeah.
Now, he's on £2,000 at the moment.
Yeah.
He'd like to double that to £4,000. The next voice you hear will be Matthew's, and when you hear that, you'll only have 30 seconds to hopefully get into £4,000.
Okay.
OK, Matthew,
Yep, fine.
your time starts now.
Right, what name is given to the lower part of an interior wall? Is it dado or transom?
I'm not sure, Matthew, but if you've got a guess, I would guess dado.
Right, thanks.
Okay, mate. Best of luck.
You don't have to play. What does Paul do?
Can't remember. He's not a builder, though, I know that.
You've got £2,000. You can play for 4. You can still ask the audience.
I'll play for the C. I'll go for C. Dado.
If that's the wrong answer, obviously you drop £1,000. You still go away with £1,000. If it's right, you get £4,000. You had £2,000. You've now got £4,000. And that's it again. Time's up. Earlier on tonight, Judith Beecroft and David McNabb both left us with £1,000. Now, so far, Matthew here has got £4,000. He has already used 2 lifelines tonight. If his 8-day overdue wife is watching, she's probably just started labour. Catherine, if you could just hang on a bit, make it last, that would be very handy. Because ideally, Matthew will be here tomorrow night at the top of the show playing for £8,000, and that's a lot of nappies. We'll be back tomorrow night at 8 o'clock with Matthew and these 10 new contestants. Ed Nichols, Luke Gabbard, Brett Johnson, Vanessa McPeak, David Thompson, Kay Manson, Eva Whittam, Raquel Atton, Elizabeth Weddell, Phil Logan. Well Welcome to day 8 of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, the show with more tension than Melinda Messenger's bra strap. Now, let's just recap the situation in America. If Bill Clinton answers his next question incorrectly, he goes home with nothing. He's no lifelines, and frankly, phoning a friend got him into this mess in the first place. But, Bill, if the scandal leaves you skint, I'm afraid it's too late to call us to win some retirement money, as the lines are now closed for this series. We finished yesterday's show with imminent first-time father Matthew on £4,000. Now, as we speak, his wife Catherine is in labour, and he's here at the other end of the motorway on a television game show. Matthew, is this wise? Are you sure about this?
It depends how big the cheque is, Chris.
Well, we do know she's happy for you because she rang just before the start of the show tonight.
Hello, Matthew. It's me, Catherine. Just ringing to wish you all the best for tonight. We're both thinking about you. Good luck.
Thanks a lot.
And get up here as soon as you can.
So that was Catherine speaking from the maternity ward just before we came on air, and we've got a car on standby ready to race you off straight after the show, whatever time you finish, hopefully with lots of money. Your dad's in the audience tonight. He's down here as well. He's behind you with his fingers crossed. Matthew, when we ended yesterday, you had £4,000. Now, he's already used up 2 of his lifelines, 50-50 and phone a friend. He still has asked the audience. As always, Matthew gets to see the question and the 4 possible answers before he decides to continue. OK?
Yeah, that's fine.
You're a very cool guy, Matthew. Right, let's play. What is the flavouring vanilla obtained from? Pod, leaf, root, or flower? If you go for it and you get it right, you get £8,000. If you get it wrong, you drop £3,000. But you leave here with £1,000. What do you want to do?
That's the audience, please, Chris.
It's your last lifeline. They don't look too pleased looking at them. Try and help him. He's got £4,000. We want to get him £8,000. On your keypads, please, audience, and all of you vote now. Looks good. Do you trust them, though, for £4,000?
I'll go for A, pod.
They're all going, oh, no. You following their answer? You're going for A? You're going for pod?
I'll go for pod.
It's the right answer. You've got £8,000. Matthew just wants to say you're a very, very, very nice audience, and thank you very, 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 very much. Serious money, I know it is for you, Matt. You've got £8,000. Have a look at the £16,000 question. Be aware, though, if you get it wrong, you drop right back to £1,000. Which organisation has the motto, "Who dares wins"? The RNLI, the SAS, the ATC, the BBC.
I'll play, and I'll go for B, please, Chris.
You know, there'll be so many people screaming this answer at their television sets at this moment right across the British Isles. You're going for B. You just got to £8,000. You got £16,000. Yes! You got £16,000. If you go for the next question and get it right, you keep £32,000 no matter what. At the moment, you've got 16. Matt, you can take it and go. Have a look at the question. On which mountain did Moses receive the 10 Commandments? Mount Ararat, Mount Hebron, Mount Sinai, or Mount Olive? You've got no lifelines. You've got £16,000 at this moment. Mount
I'll play,
Ararat.
Chris. I'll play.
You've got no lifelines. You sure you want to play?
Yeah, I'll play, and I'll play with C, Mount Sinai.
Is that Your final answer? You got £32,000. Get out of here, go! Start the car! Start the car, get it out of here! Brilliant! Brilliant, I'm so pleased! Good, man, you've got £32,000. Whatever happens, Matthew, you go home tonight with £32,000.
Thanks.
I've got a cheque for you here now, which I can sign for 32, but I'd like to write out one for 64. Have a look at it. Which of these is the equivalent of 20 champagne bottles? A Jeroboam, a Rehoboam, a Nebuchadnezzar, or a Belshazzar? You've got £32,000. You've nothing to lose by playing.
I'll play, and I'll go for C, please, Chris.
Saying Nebuchadnezzar. Okay. If you'd said Jeroboam, A, it would have been the wrong answer. If you'd said Rehoboam, B, it would have been the wrong answer. If you'd said Belshazzar, D, it would have been the wrong answer. You've got £60,000. You've got no lifelines, you've got nowhere to go, but if you go for the next question and get it right, obviously you take away £125,000. If you get it wrong, though, you drop £32,000 of the money you got at this moment. Have a look at the question, tell me what you want to do. How many miles separates Russia and the USA at their closest point? 2.5 miles, 11.5 miles, 26.5 miles, or 137.5 miles?
I'll take the cheque, please, Chris.
I am so glad you said that. There is a cheque for £64,000. Nothing you can miss. Brilliant. You've been absolutely... Give him a big hand. He is taking £64,000 back home to Burnley. I can't tell you actually the right answer, as if you could care less, is actually 2.5 miles. But he leaves here now with £64,000. Matthew, go, go, go. Goodbye, go.